Have you ever watched a video of a famous person doing something so bizarre it seemed almost impossible, only to discover later it was completely fabricated? Welcome to the world of deepfakes and digital avatars, where advanced AI can clone voices, swap faces, and generate simulations that fool our eyes and ears. In a time when we rely so heavily on online media, this emerging technology raises serious questions about what we can truly trust. Imagine scrolling through your feed and seeing a clip of a well-known politician announcing a shocking new policy. The lighting, the voice, and even subtle facial expressions appear genuine. Millions of people react, share their opinions, and maybe even organize protests. But what if, a day later, it's revealed the video was skillfully produced by a computer? Deepfakes use machine learning to study photos and videos of a target subject. Then software reconstructs that person's face or voice, placing them into events that never really happened. Meanwhile, digital avatars might be entirely fictional, yet can appear strikingly real, interacting online as though they have their own personalities. Let's break down how it works. First, you need a large data set of images or audio from the target. These could come from social media, interviews, or any other online repository. A machine learning algorithm, often a generative adversarial network, GAN, analyzes that material. One part, called the generator, creates synthetic images or audio clips. Another part, known as the discriminator, compares that output to genuine samples. Over many training cycles, the generator refines its work until it can fool the discriminator, resulting in a video or audio track that's difficult to distinguish from reality. Deepfakes gained mainstream attention through celebrity face swaps, sometimes used for comedic or novelty videos. However, the technology has rapidly spread. Ordinary users can download apps or use online platforms to make convincing face swaps or voice clones. Some of these creations are fun, but others can spread misinformation or ruin reputations. Because it's so easy to make deepfakes, almost anyone can alter videos or audio, potentially impacting news coverage, political debates, and personal relationships. Digital avatars present another approach to synthetic media. Instead of copying a real person, an avatar can be fully computer-generated. These virtual characters show up in commercials, on social media, or even at virtual events. In some cases, entire teams manage a single avatar, crafting its personality and storylines. Brands use them to reach younger audiences, and fans may follow them like they would any human influencer. It's a fascinating trend, but it also raises questions about authenticity and how easily we bond with artificial personalities. The real-world impact extends beyond entertainment. In politics, a single deepfake released at the perfect time could shape public opinion, swing an election, or spark social unrest. If a viral video shows a world leader making incendiary remarks, outrage might spread instantly. By the time experts reveal it's fake, the public may have already formed lasting impressions. Such incidents erode trust in official statements and news outlets. Governments worldwide are exploring detection tools, but success remains limited as deepfake technology constantly evolves. At a personal level, deepfakes can be devastating. Imagine someone cloning your face or voice to scam your loved ones, spread malicious rumors, or blackmail you. Cases exist where scammers used AI-generated voices to impersonate company executives, tricking employees into transferring large sums of money. The potential for identity theft is alarming. With enough samples of your face or voice, anyone could fabricate a version of you doing things you never did, damaging your reputation or finances. Researchers race to develop effective detection methods. Some algorithms look for inconsistencies in lighting or shadows, while others focus on tiny facial movements. However, as detection improves, so do the techniques for making ever more convincing fakes. It's an arms race between those seeking to deceive and those trying to protect the public. This has serious implications for courts, journalism, and everyday communication. If any video can be fabricated, how do we confirm the truth? Despite the risks, synthetic media can also have positive uses. In cinema, we've seen CGI bring back iconic actors for cameo appearances. Medical simulations can help doctors practice on virtual patients with realistic facial expressions and reactions. Historians might use AI to recreate speeches by historical figures, offering students engaging ways to learn about the past. There's even potential in therapy, where AI-driven avatars could provide a safe space for people who lack access to traditional counseling. These uplifting applications remind us that the technology itself isn't inherently harmful. Its impact depends on how we use it. Another frontier involves blending deepfakes with virtual reality. Imagine stepping into a VR environment to interact with historical icons or fictional characters that speak and move convincingly. This could revolutionize education, tourism, and remote collaboration, but it might also blur the line between genuine human contact and AI-generated presence. Some predict future social networks filled with AI-driven avatars, making it tougher to know if you're chatting with a real person. Public awareness is key. Media literacy programs can teach people how to analyze online content, verify sources, and question sensational clips. If more viewers pause to ask, could this be fake? The impact of malicious deepfakes might diminish. Journalists, educators, and community leaders must share examples of manipulated media and discuss the ethical questions. By spreading knowledge of how easily videos can be fabricated, we can help others avoid being misled. Regulation also lags behind the technology. Many countries lack laws specifically addressing deepfakes, leaving victims in a legal gray area. Bad actors may operate anonymously, confident that enforcement is difficult. Meanwhile, companies hosting user-generated content struggle to find the right balance between free expression and preventing harm. Should they remove every suspicious video or risk letting harmful fakes circulate? The debate over censorship versus safety intensifies as synthetic media grows more sophisticated. Even with these hurdles, creativity flourishes. Some artists use deepfake technology to produce immersive art installations. Musicians might generate vocals from a singer who can't perform anymore, extending their legacy. Entirely virtual pop stars already perform for fans, who embrace them for their unique styles. When guided by ethics, synthetic media can spark innovative forms of art and entertainment. So how do we move forward responsibly? For most people, caution is a great start. Don't trust every astonishing video at first glance. Cross-check sources, look for news articles confirming or denying it, and consider waiting before sharing. In a world where digital fabrications are just a click away, a bit of skepticism helps. Talk openly about deepfakes and avatars with friends and family. Many remain unaware that everyday tools can create convincing forgeries. By spreading the word, we help build a more informed society, less prone to being blindsided by false narratives. Once you realize how easily these fakes are made, you become more cautious about what you believe and repost. Have you encountered a video that felt off, only to learn it was a deepfake? Maybe you suspect certain influencers are actually AI-driven avatars. Share your insights in the comments. By exchanging experiences, we can stay updated on how this technology evolves and protect ourselves and others. If you found this explanation valuable, please give this video a like. Staying informed is a crucial defense against manipulation. Consider subscribing if you want more discussions on technology and ethics. The line between real and artificial is blurring, and we'll need vigilance to navigate the future. Even if our eyes and ears can be deceived, knowledge remains a powerful shield. Deepfakes and digital avatars can transform art, education, and communication. Yet they also pose risks that we must address. It's up to each of us to question what we see, support ethical innovation, and remain open to learning. By doing so, we can shape a world where synthetic media serves our creativity, not our fears. Thanks for watching. Let's move forward with both enthusiasm and caution, remembering that in an era of illusions, curiosity and critical thinking are our greatest allies. As technology progresses, the questions only grow deeper. Will we soon attend virtual concerts where every performer is an AI creation? Could future classrooms feature custom avatars of historical figures who debate with students? These scenarios, once science fiction, now feel close to reality. With balanced policies, continuing research, and a well-informed public, we can use these innovations for good while reducing the harm.